2025 has been absolutely insane for Netflix. We're talking grief that'll wreck you, sports comedies that shouldn't work but totally do, and yes, the conclusion to that little show about deadly children's games. So, this is Series Finder, and let's dive into the 10 best shows Netflix gave us this year.
Don't smoke. Sometimes children are just born different.
We're kicking off with one that'll make your blood boil. Forget light viewing. This is essential, powerful drama. I went into this expecting a standard mothers fighting the man story, but Jack Thorne is a genius for a reason. The performances here, especially Jodie Whittaker and Amy Lou Wood, they're absolutely breathtaking. It's fictionalized, yeah, but it's based on a real-life David versus Goliath battle against negligence and corruption. The writing doesn't just present the facts, it makes you feel the weight of the injustice and the quiet, persistent rage of these women. Every episode felt like a masterclass in tension, and I was physically leaning forward just wanting to punch the smug local council on their behalf. If you need a show that will restore your faith in the power of a single, determined voice, this one is it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for impact and acting. It's the limited series you need to watch. The title you're looking for is Toxic Town. Trust me, this one will stick with you long after the credits roll.
Hal, listen to me. Say as little as possible. Do you hear me?
Okay, time for a little escapism, but with high stakes. I know some shows lose steam by season 3, but this political thriller has somehow gotten even more addictive. Kerry Russell's Kate Whaler is the perfect chaotic hero. She's brilliant, constantly exhausted, and always on the brink of an international incident. Watching her navigate a new batch of global crisis while trying to figure out her own frankly insane personal life, it's pure, uncut adrenaline. The dialogue is snappy, the supporting cast is stellar, and every cliffhanger ending made me question my life choices that I didn't wait for a binge-friendly release. Seriously, if you love sharp writing and complex characters who are just trying to prevent World War III while dealing with a terrible boss, this is it. It's the return of The Diplomat, Season 3, and it proves that sometimes the third time is the charm.
You have no idea who I am, do you?
Next up, we have a show that is just pure heart and smarts. I'm talking about an adaptation of Judy Blume's classic Forever, but reimagined for a new generation. Let me tell you, this is not your parents' coming-of-age story. The decision to center it on black teenagers in 2018 Los Angeles elevates the whole experience. The chemistry between the leads is so genuine, so electric, I actually started shipping them in my head, which is a high compliment for me. It handles the delicate, often awkward realities of growing up and figuring things out with such tenderness and honesty. It's smart, it's funny, and it just feels real. This is the kind of show that reminds you why you loved falling in love with characters in the first place. Go watch Forever right now. It's a beautiful, modern classic in the making.
Action.
They call it mind expanding.
Cue the existential dread. My anxiety is back, and it's wearing a sleek, terrifying sci-fi helmet. Black Mirror is back. And while anthology series are always a mixed bag, it wouldn't be Black Mirror otherwise. The highs of Season 7 are absolutely incredible. Look, we all have our favorite episodes, but this season gives a major nod to fans of the legendary USS Callister episode. The sequel featured here is jaw-droppingly good and pays off on years of speculation. You get the trademark technology-based terrors, the social commentary that hits a little too close to home, and that signature feeling of wanting to throw your phone into a river after every episode. If you've missed being profoundly disturbed by a TV show, run, don't walk, to watch Black Mirror Season 7. The phenomenon is concluding. The tension is so thick you could cut it with one of those terrifying glass knives. I know. Season 2 had a lot to live up to, and by Season 3, critics were worried it lost a bit of its subtlety. But honestly, who cares when the games are this captivating? They are tense, they are bloody, and they are still the most brilliantly unsettling spectacle on television. This third and final season cranks up the stakes in the spectacle to 11. You'll be biting your nails, yelling at the screen, and questioning your own moral compass as you watch. If you're looking for a finale that delivers on its global hype, this is it. Prepare yourself for the conclusion of Squid Game Season 3, because it's going to be a wild, heart-pounding ride. Seriously, we're already halfway through this incredible list. Before we dive into my top 5 must-sees, and trust me, these next 5 are game changers, I need you to do me a favor. If you love getting recommendations like this, shows that are actually worth your time and your subscription fee, then subscribe channel and like the video if you want like this recommendations. It helps the series squad grow, and it tells me exactly what kind of series obsession we need to fuel next. Okay, deep breath, let's go from 5 to 1.
I am making you the president of the waves.
When I was a little girl.
You thought I was joking in the cold open? I wasn't. This is the show that made me obsessively check Twitter for fan theories at 3 a.m. Mindy Kaling has done it again, but in a way that is utterly fresh. Think Ted Lasso's heartwarming underdog spirit mixed with the deliciously toxic family dynamic of Succession. We follow a team owner's daughter who's suddenly appointed team president. And the comedy comes from watching her try to navigate a messy family business and a dysfunctional sports team. It's got sharp jokes, but it also has genuine heart and some truly incredible performances. Every single character is flawed, which makes them hilarious and incredibly relatable. This is the sports comedy that transcends the sports genre. The show that'll make you feel all the feelings is Running Point.
Danny says, "You are not the f***ing boss of me. I will emerge when the magic hour light is perfect."
Now for the TV equivalent of a warm hug and a glass of perfect wine. If you need a feel-good comedy that's smart and genuinely charming, this is your jam. Tina Fey's reboot of the 1981 film is an absolute dream, featuring a perfect all-star cast. The premise is simple. 3 couples vacation together every single season. But the comedy, my friends, comes from their deep-seated, hilarious interpersonal tensions. It's that feeling of being with your oldest friends, where you know exactly how to push their buttons, and they know exactly how to push yours. It's witty, it's beautifully shot, and it's just pure escapism with some of the best comedic timing on television. If you want a show that reminds you why you love a good ensemble cast, look no further than the 4 seasons. Time for a walk on the dark side. If you are a fan of taut, chilling mysteries, you have to watch this. Adapted from the hugely popular Danish novel series, this show follows a cold case detective and his totally unlikely, fascinating team. It's suspenseful, yeah, but what elevates it is the perfect blend of dark humor and truly compelling characters. The detective is a mess, his team is an even bigger mess, but somehow they fit together to solve the most twisty, disturbing cases. I found myself completely hooked by the atmosphere. It's gritty, it's smart, and utterly binge-worthy. This is the kind of mystery that respects your intelligence and doesn't rely on cheap jump scares. Do yourself a favor and get lost in the mystery that is Dept.
You ever just come to terms with the fact you're Mexican now? Feliz cumpleaños.
This show is a masterpiece, and I will die on that hill. The 2nd season of Mo continues to be essential viewing, picking up the story of Palestinian refugee Mo Nazir and his family in Houston. What makes this show so incredible is how it balances genuine, laugh-out-loud comedy with the deeply moving, complex realities of his life. Mo is just trying to hustle, make a living, and keep his family together. And the show captures his struggle with so much heart and specificity. Critics called it essential, and I completely agree. It's one of those rare series that is universally hilarious, while also being incredibly important and insightful. If you want a show that will expand your worldview while making you ugly laugh, this is the one. We're talking about Mo, Season 2. And I'm already begging Netflix for a 3rd.
Big mistake! He's only a kid!
Dad, I haven't done anything!
Alright, Series Squad, we've arrived at my number 1, the critically acclaimed show that absolutely blew my mind. Co-created with Stephen Graham and Jack Thorne, this is not easy watching, but it is brilliant, unforgettable television. It's a chilling and powerful exploration of grief and guilt, focusing on the aftermath of a murder committed by a 13-year-old. The truly unique element, the 4-part drama is filmed entirely in single takes. Yes, you heard that right. This technique creates an intense, almost claustrophobic feeling, putting you right there in the tension and the raw, unedited emotion. The performances are incredible, they have to be, with no cuts to hide behind, and it's a masterclass in psychological drama. This series is a powerful emotional experience that you will be talking about for weeks. It's the kind of TV that stays with you and challenges you. The best series streaming on Netflix this year is Adolescence. Go watch it now. And there you have it, friends. 10 of the best, most essential, and totally addictive series that 2025 has given us on Netflix. We've gone from intense political thrillers to heartbreaking one-shot dramas, from hilarious sports comedies to the conclusion of global sensations. Look, the streaming world is huge and it can feel impossible to find the good stuff, but that's why the series fighter community is here. I'm so excited for you to dive into these shows. Tell me in the comments below, which one are you going to binge first? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy viewing, Series Squad!